Hallo Leute. Heute mit Dr. Andi.
Hello, nice to see you again. First of all, I would like to welcome you to the channel of Dr. Andi Padriadi Wiharjokusumo, the channel of education. Today we are having discussions which will be delivered by the students of postgraduates of University of Dharma Agung. The discussion consists of 4 topics. 1, the ASEAN. 2 is the ASEAN Community. 3 is the ASEAN Tourism Strategic Plan. 4 is the ASEAN Tourism Research Association. I'm sure it will be very interesting discussions today. Let's follow the discussion. From the university, I'd like to say, have nice discussion. Bye.
Ya, kita mulai dari kelompok pertama. Group 1, please display your presentation and we are ready to listen.
Okay, good morning everybody.
Yeah, morning.
We group 1, want to let you know how about ASEAN and its relation with states. Our task to talk about ASEAN and its relation with state. After we discuss, the first group discuss about the data from YouTube from Mr. Dr. Padriadi. We conclude many idea, and then I will read something information about the discuss of the first group, and then we see from the PPT, the first PPT, we have concluded about creating stability, and ASEAN has aim to make something creating stability. As we write here, the first creating stability, peace and order in ASEAN region so that it can continue development in all fields and can encourage Indonesia to become a more advanced country. The second, establishing cooperation in the field of development and accelerating economic advance, among others expanding trade, investment, tourism, science, technology, as well as in the field of education. The third, as a forum for Indonesian to fight for national interests in Southeast Asia region and common interests in international forum. It is for the first PPT. And then the second, ASEAN coordination, and that ASEAN has coordination with all the states in ASEAN. Something, yes, agreed to foster ASEAN coordination in accelerating the exchange of information about travel, especially regarding health standards and other steps needed by ASEAN members in controlling the spread of COVID-19, to increase operation of the ASEAN Tourism Crisis Communication Team, or ATTCT. And then next, ASEAN as a single tourism destination. We make something conclusion about that. That this cooperation also include implementing our appropriate policies and measures to increase trust between domestic and international visitors to South Asia. And then next, include standard and guidelines in improving safety and healthy factors in other tourism-related industries. And then it was also agreed that tourism will support the development of the post-COVID-19 crisis recovery plan, build ASEAN tourism capacity, as well as joint tourism promotion and marketing effort with the aim of advancing ASEAN as single tourism destination. And then the ASEAN state, after we discuss, we have something, we know that ASEAN implementation of micro and macroeconomic. With ASEAN will accelerate the implementation of micro and macroeconomic policies, provide technical support and tourism stimulus, accelerates cooperation with ASEAN dialogue partners and relevant industry to build a Asia and ready to effectively implement and manage sustainable and inclusive tourism after the crisis. As the last, we discussed that ASEAN state have something conclusion about the YouTube, and then we take something that ASEAN as joint tourist destination further strength Indonesia overall position in terms of cultures and natural potential. This hope the Indonesia will benefit from joint promotion because of tourist destination. The second, this is for the promotion of Indonesia tourism. We use a cooperative strategy with ASEAN. Roles its country has witnessed the test Indonesian partnership with ASEAN countries.
Okay, yeah. So there is something wrong with my internet network. Okay, and Pak Rajin, I think you have finished presenting your presentation. Okay, and yeah. So what Mr. Rajin has outlines or presented, it is talking about the tourism development. At least I noted there are 4 points how to develop the tourism. Yeah, among others, one is creating stability. Number 2, Asian coordination, and 3, Asian as a single tourism destination, and plus implementation of micro and microeconomic. So that's the points group 1 percentage. Okay, that's very good, excellent presentation. Okay, so I appreciate it very much. And now we are coming to group 2. Group 2, are you ready? Okay, please take your time. Group 2.
Well, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everyone.
Morning, morning.
Yeah,
Good morning.
distinguished Mr. Dr. Padriadi Wiharjokusumo, good morning, sir. I hope you are very well today.
Yes, morning. I'm great.
So sorry to tell you that accidentally I'm having a wedding ceremony of my little sister today. So this is the way I'm wearing now. But,
okay.
I just enjoy with this.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, so sir, so for group 2, we are from group 2. Would like to deliver the presentation today. So we focused the focus discussion today. It is about Asian community. So Asian community consists of 10 countries in Southeast Asia, and it has a goal to realize the security, stability, and integrated politics and economy. So, and Asian community applies market single system. Yeah, market single system, and that's an open single central market. And it has a goal or a mission for investment, yeah, capital, labors, and Asian community was firstly start in 2015. Next slide, Mr. Kadri. Yeah, here it is. The Asian communities in Southeast Asia, there are 10. Next slide, Mr. Kadri. Next slide, Mr. Kadri. Yeah. Um, so, so the term for Asian community, known as in Bahasa we call Komunitas ASEAN. So, Komunitas ASEAN usually give a term with AEC. AEC. So it stands AEC, the short for Asian Economy Community. AEC is short. It stands for Asian Economy Community, and in Bahasa we call this MEA, or Masyarakat Ekonomi ASEAN. And for the community, it comprised of 10 countries. Coming up, Mr. Gadri. So here it is, the pillar of community of Asian community. Next, Mr. Gadri. Yeah. So the goal of the Asian community, as I said before, so officially, for the officially website, it is sorry, I cannot see clearly. www.asian.org. Yeah, asian.org. So also the goal of the Asian community is to ensure that the achievement goal will be fulfilled, and that is the enhancement of the standard of living, and it is reflected of the reflected of the social economy. Next slide, Mr. Kadri. Yeah. So these are the four of the aim or the goals of the Asian community: single market and production base, and competitive economic region, equitable economic development, fully integrated region in the global economy. Next, Mr. Kadri. Next. Yeah, Asian community. Yeah, it is declared. The Declaration of Asian Community 2025. It is forging ahead together, signed by the all members, leader of the Asian. Yeah, and it is in KTT Asian 27th, and they, as it is said before, the Community Vision 2025 explain about the strategy of Asian in one decade, coming decade 2016 and until 2025. So simply said that the group 2 of the focus discussion, it is about community of the Asian or Asian community. So here it is, sir. The focus discussion from us of group 2. Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Asian community that comprises 10 countries, yeah, and it was very clearly presentations, and I hope that you could understand, yeah, what he has outlined about the Asian community, yeah, and the focus, of course, yeah, we are talking about the tourism development, yeah, and how to develop the tourism industry in this Asian community. Yeah, at least I have noted. Yeah, one is security, two is integrity, economy, and etc. Yeah, I think it is very, very important for us to understand as a students of postgraduate tourism. Yeah, to know the roadmap how the Asian community build the tourism industry until 2025. Okay, that's a good job. Okay, now we are coming to group three. Group three, are you ready now? Group three. Okay, because we don't have enough time. Yeah, if you are able to percentage in English, that will be better. But if you are not able, just percentage in Bahasa Indonesia is okay, no problem. Yeah. I just want to challenge you as a students of postgraduate tourism. Of course, we must be able, yeah, because we wanna go to the next level. We wanna go to the international level. That's why English also is very important for us as students. Okay, okay. Are you ready? Group three.
Good morning, Bapak Ibu semuanya. But first, we would like to thank you for Bapak Dr. Padriadi that has advice for us, and then we can prepare and give the opportunities for us to discuss our presentation. All right. For our discuss, we are from the group 3. We like to talking about the ASEAN Tourism Strategic Plan. I think ASEAN Association of the Southeast Asian Nation that maybe for all of us that have a know about the member of the ASEAN. For next, we try to explain for the vision. But 2025, ASEAN will be quality tourism destination offering a unique, diverse ASEAN experience and will be committed to responsible, sustainable, inclusive, and balanced tourism development. So as to contribute significantly to the socio-economic well-being of Asian people. And next, we try to introduce for the tourism Asian Community Strategic Plan from the 2011 until 2015. Tourism and the Asian community that we know under the Asian Economic Community pillar, tourism is one of the priority sector for the integration by 2015. And tourism represents an important component of the economy of all Asian members, according to the WTTC in the 2013, the Asian member states. And then in the first, we talking about the developing the ASEAN tourism strategic plans and 2016 until 2025. Building on the ATSP 2011 until 2015 to achieve the integration and visions by the Asian leaders, the Asian Tourism Minister adopted the ATSP from the 2011 until 2015 that was built on the accomplishment by the Asian tourism of the 19 measures under the roadmap for the integration. And the result of the implementation at the SP that from the 2011 and 2015 to date, together with the review the performance Asian tourism that 2010 until 2015 that and then the collaboration of the FESP task force that we had in the meeting in the Singapore and in the 2015 that have a core challenge to passing sustainable development of the quality tourism and integration with the Asian economy are creating is better balance in the distribution of the benefit of the tourism between the member states of the ASEAN. And then reducing concern over safety and the security. The make sure making cross-border formalities more convenient and less costly. And then reducing transportations and destination infrastructure congestion. Reducing the high cost of the travel industry service in the region. And for the last, for increasing participation by local communities in the tourism value chain, especially in the less developed yet tourism resource-rich area of the region. And for the focus area ASEAN Tourism Strategic Plan that we planned on the 2016 until 2025, ASEAN have a challenge and focus for the global competitiveness reports and survey reveal the ASEAN's natural and cultural heritage is the one of its key competitive strengths. And the main weakness are in the areas of infrastructure and business environment, regulatory framework and human resource. Developing quality tourism destination and product remains a major challenge for the ASEAN. And for the strategic on the 2016 and 2011 that have a two way. For the first, it's focused for the tourism competitiveness, and they are it start from the marketing and promotion. And marketing promotion, it's be focused from the marketing of the Southeast Asia. It's for the ASEAN tourism especially, and then positioning and branding ASEAN in the market for the market international, and then the network with the multi and bilateral international partner. And for the last, marketing and promotion is focused for development and marketing of Asian sub-regional destinations, corridor, and circuit. Beside the focus on the tourism competitiveness, ASEAN Tourism Strategic Plan also focus for the other side. It's from after the marketing, it's a focus from the travel facilitation. So every member of the ASEAN in this focus will be expected to make sure have a facilitation that have a international standard for the ASEAN members. And then follow for the product development, for the standard product development, and make sure for the safety and security. And then for human resource development, and then connectivity and infrastructure, and then tourism investment, responsiveness to climate change, and for the last is the travel facilitation as the repeat. And then for direction, ASEAN tourism strategic plans also have a vision that the first that we have explained, like by 2025 ASEAN will be quality tourism destination that offering unique, diverse, and ASEAN experience. And the ASEAN make a focus to commit and responsible for the sustainable tourism, inclusive, and last to make a balanced tourism development, especially to contribute significantly for the socio-economic, of course, for the ASEAN member or ASEAN peoples. And other side of the vision direction for the ASEAN Tourism Strategy Plan also have a means of to enhance the competitiveness of ASEAN as the single tourism destination, and for the second, to ensure the ASEAN tourism is sustainable and inclusive. And for the conclusions, the mains of the strategic plan of the ASEAN, actually it anticipated that by in the 2025 that for the GDP or gross distribution product contribution of the ASEAN tourism could increase from 12% until 15%. And then follow tourism shares of total employment could increase from the 3.7% until 7%. And anticipated for the per capita spending by international tourists could increase. And then anticipated for increase the average length of stay of international tourists arrival from the from the 6th night until the 8th night for the egg. And then it is anticipated for the number of the accommodation units could increase for 0.51 units per 100 heads of the population in ASEAN to 0.60 unit per 100 heads of population. And for the last, the number of awardees for the ASEAN tourism standard could increase from the 86 to 300. I think that's all from our group 3. For next, we give it back to Bapak Dr. Padriadi. Thank you. And good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you, Ibu Nova. Yeah. And now we just go straight to group 4. Group 4? Group 4?
Here we are.
Okay,
So,
please, Ibu Lorisma.
Okay. Yeah, yes.
Okay, are you the one that wanna present it?
Yeah.
Okay, please take your time.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, please.
Oh, sorry. There is something. Can you see the presentation of my presentation?
Not yet, not yet. Maybe
Not
still
yet.
on the process. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Just take it easy.
Yeah. But it should be so by your. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, okay, Ibu Lorisma.
Okay.
We can see your presentation. Okay, just go ahead.
Okay, thank you for Dr. Andi. So we are from the group 4. We will be presenting about ASEAN Tourism Research Association. As we know, ATRA is a part of the ASEAN organization. Okay, now we present the general information about ATRA. ATRA, or ASEAN Tourism Research Association, was established in November 2013 by the group of institutions of higher learning from the ASEAN region with the research interest in tourism. And for the moment, the president of the ATRA is Mr. Nityanathan Ariragavan. Okay, then the aim of the ATRA is to support the ASEAN integration policies through tourism research and innovation. In this role, ATRA support the objectives expressed in ASEAN Tourism Structure Plan 2015 to 2025. And okay, sorry. Okay, as ASEAN Tourism Research Association is made of various institutions of higher learning specialized in tourism and hospitality education and research. Research is driven by the faculty member of this institution. The strength of the network lies in its ability to provide research solutions at the regional level. The size of research project can therefore be large, with a wide pool of the researchers throughout ASEAN. And here we have the network of the ATRA. ATRA also work in a national and international project, such as following in sustainability of tourism, ecotourism, sustainable tourism, property elevation through tourism, and training and capacity building. Then not only that, ATRA also work with human capital and skill development, and skill development in tourism, service industry training and education, transfer technology in vocational education and society culture. And ATRA has been conducting projects for the private and public sector. Sample of research projects are available for credential. Then we ATRA also provides solutions in several types of tourism needs, such as tourism planning, impact studies, capacity building, hospitality business, heritage and culture, and destination branding. And here we are. This is the list of the university that member of the ATRA. The last forum, the last congress that held by ATRA was in 2019, in 18 until to 20 January. The forum held in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam, in the Hoa Sen University.
Yeah.
And and we got the speech of the president of ATRA. This is his speech. Tourist arrival in ASEAN, ASEAN soared to 105 million as of year 2015, supporting economic growth that drives rising income and prosperity. ASEAN as a whole has a good record in recent years, growing by around 5% a year, and powering the creation of giant Middle East. At the start of 2019, the 10 economies of ASEAN were collectively the 7 largest economic in the world, and by the beginning of 2017, the rank had improved to 6, and by the 2020 it will be the 5th. This is positive outlook back tourism as one of the key priority sector for regional integration growth under the ASEAN Economic Community. That was implemented in 2015. So from this speech, we saw that tourism support the economic. And here saw that the membership of the ATRA. Membership could be individual or institution. Of course, being a membership of the ATRA should have the commitment to the association, such as provide where possible financial, technical, infrastructure, and human resources in support the research activities, assist the secretariat and board of director on relevant issue when the called upon, and authorize eminent administration or faculty member of the members to serve in the association secretary or board of director when nominated. And then being the member of ATRA, of course, there is a beneficial. The benefit is the benefits are networking opportunities of enhanced partnership value, knowledge, and development of innovation project. Organization of conference and event is collaboration with ATRA. So use the member can use the ATRA logo. Provide the platform to highlight tourism research and other activities to ASEAN National Tourism Organization and ASEAN Tourism Minister. ATRA operate as a civil society organization of ASEAN and dialogue partner of ASEAN NTOs and tourism minister. Okay, this is also the benefit of being the member of ATRA, and this is the address that if we want to be the 2 months ago, ATRA held a webinar. It is around August. The webinar it is on can travel bubble boost tourism in ASEAN. So the webinar said that to solve the about package tour on during the COVID-19, every country can help the tour, but only single country. So it means only Indonesia to Malaysia, or vice versa, or Singapore to Malaysia. Just that, only one country to one country. Of course, it is. We need to support the every country so they can open the border and the borderline of the country. This is the webinar held on the last August. Okay, thank you for the presentation.
Okay, all right. Okay, Ibu Lorisma is a great presentations, yeah, they're conducted by your group, yeah. I'm very satisfied with your presentations. Yeah, when we are talking about the development of tourism, of course, we need research. So conducting the research, we cannot do it by ourselves. So we must conduct it together. So that's right, yeah. Today or this morning, we talk about the Tourism Research Association, ATRA, yeah. So we hope that one day our university, yeah, Dharma Agung also will be the member, yeah, so that we can conduct the research, especially for the students, yeah, together among the nation, among the member. Yeah. So that's very good. Thank you so much. Yeah.